Oh my gosh. I just made this big long video and then it cut off. Oh. So I'm on my way to the gym. I'm just kidding, I'm not on my way to the gym. I'm on my way to pick up Cash and Cammy and take them to school. Well, get them dressed and fed and then off to school. And I'm actually on my way to get donuts right this very second. It's the butt crack of dawn. But yesterday, Cammy asked me for donuts. Can we have donuts for breakfast? And I said, are you going to get me in a really good mood? And she said, yes. And I said, awesome. So I can spare $3 for donuts if she is going to wake up and not be a terrible grouch. So, yeah. I couldn't find a babysitter. I'm exhausted. I couldn't find a babysitter today for Oz. And, well, I probably could have used Faith, but we're actually cleaning her house tomorrow, so we'll be there. And then she's going to watch Oz Friday while I have that scope. And Dad had offered, of course, he works from home, and I use him sometimes, but I feel bad using him because he works too, and there's certain things, he can't do if, Oz requires a lot of attention, and Dad doesn't always get to work very well when Oz is around, because he keeps saying, Paul, come in here, Paul. So that's how it's been the last couple times. So I don't know how often I'll be asking Dad anymore, just probably desperate cases. But anyways, so after it got home, I talked to the girl and I said, hey, when do you care like what time of day it is? And she's like, no, it's an empty house. And I didn't really want to take Oz with me, even though it was an empty house. It was going to be pretty dirty. And she said it's going to be super dirty. She said, I'm literally leaving everything. And I knew it would be something because it was a pretty good sized house that I could probably knock out within about 4 hours, maybe 5. If I didn't have him, probably 4 hours. And, because that was including like baseboards and wiping things down and doing the windows and the mirrors and, the bathroom and the potty. Anyways. And so last night after I got home and had supper, I left and went to clean. So that was about 7:30, but I actually didn't get started till about 8 because I had to run. I couldn't get in the garage, and I had to go get the remote. And then my mop was at Brianna's house. Don't even ask because I don't even know why. Well, I know why, but it's because I had to make room in my car, and yeah. So there was that. So I did that last night, and I didn't get home till about midnight. And then I got home, and I took a shower, and then we went to bed, and yeah. And I don't usually stay up that late. I do occasionally, but I don't, because Oz usually gets in our bed about 2, and I like to get at least a couple hours of sleep without him on top of me. So yesterday, Mom had the stress test, and I know a couple of you have asked, so I'm going to touch on that really quickly. We don't know the results from that yet. I do know she didn't have a heart attack when she was there, so that's a good sign, surely. And last night, I checked back with her after just to see how she's feeling. She said she had a few like little twinges in her heart, or in her chest area. And I said, well, did they give you any instructions or tell you anything? And she said, no. And I said, well, I would imagine some of that has got to be a little normal. If it wasn't pain. She said, no, it wasn't pain. It just felt weird. And she said it didn't last no time. She's like, it was just like a second. They were actually not super friendly there. Mom said there was one nurse that was back there that was pretty nice. It was male. But I am not a complainer, and I often I'm not that person who like writes letters and complains about stuff. But Mom yesterday, like, there was no reason for people to be ugly to her. And this one particular lady, like, come up to the door. It was like, it wasn't just Mom. It was everybody. She was opening the door to call patients back. I guess she's a nurse too. I don't know. And she was, like, not smiling or saying hi or anything. And then there was this other lady who would sometimes do it and the same thing. And I'm like, did they just tell you guys not to be nice to people? Because this is weird. And I had really thought about, like, emailing them or like just sending them a letter or even calling and just complaining that I didn't think their staff was super friendly and they might want to work on that. Mom was so nervous yesterday, and she was like in tears when she started walking back there. And, you know, it might have been a little more helpful. I just know this from experience, especially at a doctor's office, and especially something like this that's so serious, to have a smiling face opening the door for you, or at least say hi. And I get everybody has a bad day, but it's weird to me that everybody was a lot like that. So that either tells me that they had like a stressful meeting that morning, or that there's a whole lot of really unfriendly people that work there. And maybe it was stressful there. I don't know. So, I don't know. We don't know anything. And she couldn't be around the kids for 24 hours because she had that nuclear dye in her. Funny story, she thought she was doing the treadmill. And she had asked to do the treadmill. And Mom has been getting back on the treadmill. She's also lost 24 pounds of fluid since this whole hospital ordeal. 24 pounds. 24. That's a lot. And it's been a month. So, Mom... So they take you back there, they put an IV in, they do some pictures, and they run that nuclear dye through your thing, and do some more pictures. They do like a scan, and then they do some pictures. And then they tell you to take a 45-minute break, and eat some lunch, and take your medicines, and then come back, and take some more pictures. Well, Mom, before she went to the break, she's like, so when I come back, I'm like on the treadmill? They were like, no, you're not doing the treadmill. She was like, what? So the thing she'd been dreading, she really thought, she just was scared to do that nuclear thing. Ended up being not so bad. So, I mean, she said her heart was racing, and she was obviously weak and didn't feel good. It was also freezing in there, and Mom, ever since she's lost weight, and I don't mean the 24 pounds, my mom used to be a little bit bigger too. She's still big. Of course, I'm still big. But she's just a little chunky. She probably weighs 250, 240, which I know a lot of people have surgery at that weight, but Mom used to be bigger, probably closer to 300 pounds, and she's just really cold-natured. And I'm really cold-natured too now. I used to not be ever. And she might have always been. I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking. It is crazy early. Anyway, so this 7-minute video, I was hoping to attach some foods from my day. I've done nothing yet. And when I eat, hopefully I will show you. And hopefully that will just be seconds long. And then I'll be able to show you my food. So I'll see you guys later. And have a great day. I'm doing great with keto. Bye.